This is how I feel today. Like throwing in the proverbial fucking towel, because I need to share about the struggles I've been having for the last few days. Everything's about why isn't it working? And it's the wrong question to ask, because that's the negative focus. I saw a little live stream on Instagram and you were mentioning Les Brown, and I just pulled him up and was listening to How to Create Your Future Part 1. And sometimes these old school pseudo-religious personal development gurus that were all about, come on, raise your hands and feel good about this. It was good for about 15 minutes, and then it was starting to get really annoying, because now, knowing what I know about neuroscience and our minds and our limbic brain and all this sort of stuff, there is an aspect to vision and affirmations, but it's not the only thing. But what I took from that was, it's possible. Everything is possible. You don't have to say it's going to happen. You don't have to say it's going to work. You have to just keep saying it's possible. And at least those words can move me towards looking at the possibility of how I could do something. What's the next step? I've tried a few things in the last while that didn't work out as I expected. I've been struggling with, I know, that's the story, right? My message. You know, I know what my message is. I was having this discussion with a really good friend last night who started as a client many years ago, who I attribute him to the person who really helped me move into coaching because of how he challenged me to help him. Transformation is my message. It's what has been so much a part of who I am. Yesterday I was working with a coaching client who had this exact similar experience. She's been on the fence about if she should leave her current job because she thought she could move to a C-level position. Things have happened that have pushed her over the red line. To make sure she was sure, I asked her to explain what kind of a work environment she wants to have. It was so beautiful what she wrote because it was so clear and so simple. I read them back to her and I asked her, is this your current work environment? And it was one of those moments that was fucking gorgeous. It made me feel like I want more clients like this. This is the work I'm meant to do, because this is the work I'm doing on me. And this is what I'm struggling with, as to how to let people know this. I wanted to read something really important here about discomfort from Pema Chödrön. The book is Comfortable with Uncertainty, 108 Teachings on Cultivating Fearlessness and Compassion. The central question of a warrior's training is not how we avoid uncertainty and fear, but how we relate to discomfort. How do we practice with difficulty, with our emotions, with the unpredictable encounters of an ordinary day? For those of us with a hunger to know the truth, painful emotions are like flags going up to say, you're stuck! We regard disappointment, embarrassment, irritation, jealousy, and fear as moments that show us we're holding back, how we're shutting down. Such uncomfortable feelings are messages that tell us to perk up and lean into a situation when we'd rather cave in and back away. I've been helping my clients do this, and I'm helping myself by sharing this with all of you, because I'm leaning into this uncertainty. There's been so much uncertainty for so long. It's like I'm holding myself up against the wall so that I don't lean so far forward that I fall right over into the chasm, and that I can't get myself back up. And I think that's just part of recovery, right? Sometimes we have to push ourselves back. We have to stand up straight, or we have to lie down, and we have to stop leaning. We need to recover. But the recovery is short and short-lived, and it should be if our aim is to move forward and to grow and to evolve and to transform. So lean into it and share it if you're struggling like I've been struggling, because it's making me feel better talking through